Good morning. There's a lot going on this week because there's nothing going on in the government. It's a bit of a ghost town or a haunted house, is what I'm going for here. We're not sure how long this is going to go on, but we're approaching a point where it's going to start affecting things quite seriously. It already is, really. Let's look at rates first. Really, no movement in rates since the last time we spoke, since the last several times we've spoken. This is no discount fee and any of this stuff here. We're still in the low sixes on the 30-year fixed. FHA, VA, USDA, upper fives. Also, the 10-year fixed arm improved a little bit because the Fed funds rate that they move up and down, that can affect ARM loans. It can improve ARM loans. It doesn't really do so, as we've seen with your 30-year fixed rates. So if we wanted to buy these down, you could. We could get into the fives on the 30-year fixed conventional, uh, middle to low fours on the FHA VA and that 10-year fixed arm. And that's paying about 1 to 1.25% of the loan amount added to closing costs payable by the seller if that's negotiated. This bottom loan here is my investment property, no income documentation loan. Coming in the middle sixes as well. So that's pretty strong for an investment property with no income documentation. But what's going to happen? It's who knows? We're not going to get some reports this week because of the shutdown. So with the government shutdown, we're approaching a missed paycheck for a lot of people, and that's going to be a big deal. When the shutdown is over, they will get back pay, but this is going to be a big deal to about 750,000 people. Uh, Point two here, the market is factoring in a 100% probability of an October rate reduction by the Fed, probably a quarter point, maybe more. And there's an 88% chance of another one in December. This is the bond and mortgage futures market. But the question is, what is this going to do to mortgage rates? It may continue to improve ARM loans. That 10-year fixed arm, 7-year fixed arm could start to look pretty attractive, as they should. They should always be a better introductory rate than the 30-year fixed. It just hasn't been that way for quite a while. So that's some things that we know will happen if this goes on. And other things as well. I have that cheat sheet of how the shutdown is affecting the different mortgage types. I had those printed up. They should be stapled somewhere near the donuts, I'm guessing. Uh, FHA, USDA, the help desks are going to be less occupied with people. USDA, they actually have to review files, and so that could actually be like an e-break for the USDA loans. IRS, we're experiencing delays in the verifications of not only social security numbers, but the tax return information as well, tax transcripts that we get on everyone. There are workarounds for that, and we have employed them. But the longer this goes, the more it's going to be a bit of a slog. This week, we should have had the JOLTS report today, job openings, unemployment later this week, ADP employment numbers tomorrow. We're not going to get any of that. And this is also going to affect future inflation reports because we're not going to have collected this data. So it's going to get spooky, you might say, if this thing goes on. Hopefully, the next time I see you next week, it'll all be just a memory. But this is this month's uh, fun, this month's hurdle that we're having. Thank you so much.